Social media's new hack that is actually helpful.
And you said you stumbled upon this accidentally.
It's true, in the form of my best performing Instagram stories of all time, actually. 30,000 views and 3,000 DM replies.
Wow.
The first story looked like this, cute little poll. We like to call this the poll precursor on Instagram stories. And the second story looked like this, inviting a keyword reply, upon which I would send that person a downloadable guide. Now, I've been using DM automation on my Instagram feed posts for more than a year now, to great effect. I tried them on stories once or twice, but like the results were fine, which makes sense. Like we might get an average of 50,000 to 100,000 views on an Instagram feed post. We might get 5,000 to 10,000 views on Instagram stories. So, okay, it would make sense that the DM automation doesn't perform as well on stories. The audience is just that much smaller. Until I was given the advice to try it again, but do it differently this time. So this time I set up an automation on the back end that doesn't just like deliver the link automatically. The theory being, Instagram has publicly said that way more activity happens privately in the DMs than does publicly on the feed.
Right.
And Instagram wants you to stay on the platform for as long as possible. And so if you can create these real back and forth interactions in the DMs, that's a positive signal, which will result in higher views and greater performance. So basically, I invite people to say, yes, I still want this. And I respond, okay, cool. Do you want it in the chat? Do you want it in email? They say, oh, I want it in the chat. Okay, here's the link. We go back and forth. And, you know, by golly, the results were insane on stories. The theory played out. But I also think not only is this more effective, I think it's more human because it's an actual back and forth conversation and it creates a better lasting experience in the mind of people.